Good evening and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well tonight. Somebody could have a solar plexus blockage. Alright, may I have a prayer please, Spirit, for this reading? This is going to be a very tough reading. So, watch at your own discretion. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Perfect. Perfect prayer for what I've gotten so far. This is a very intense situation, and I'm asking Spirit to show me more about the situation. I'm going to start out by reading you the songs that I got with it, and they go like this. Stay by Leroy and Justin Bieber. And it goes like this. I do the same thing. I told you that I never would. I told you I changed even when I knew I never could. I know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, hey. I get drunk, wake up, I'm still wasted, still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa. I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed even when I knew I never could. I know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, hey. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed even when I knew I never could. I know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, yeah. When I'm away from you, I miss your touch. You're the reason I believe in love. It's been difficult for me to trust, and I'm afraid that I'ma fuck it up. Ain't no way I can leave you stranded, 'cause you ain't never left me empty-handed. And you know that I can't live without you. So baby, stay. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa. I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I'd changed, even when I knew I never could. I know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, yeah. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. I know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, hey. Whoa, oh, I need you to stay, hey. So, what we have here is we have somebody who has been struggling with an addiction. Probably a very serious addiction, something like heroin or fentanyl, or heroin that they think is heroin that's fentanyl, or maybe OxyContin, or something to that magnitude, okay? It could also be just alcohol, and they just drink way too much, and they told you that they've changed, but they knew they never could. And I need you to know what you're getting yourself into here. Because when I asked Spirit what was going to be the outcome of this situation, this is what I got. One, Metallica. And I want you to understand something. As somebody who is a educated person when it comes to addictions and recovery, one of the most dangerous places that you'll ever find yourself is clean from chemicals like heroin or fentanyl and pills. Because after you've been clean for about 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, something like that, or even longer, that next time that you get high is going to be the time that kills you, or comatoses you, or puts you in a vegetative state. And the reason why I say that is because your body can no longer tolerate the level of drugs that you're used to taking. And because you don't realize that, you do the same amount you did when you quit, and it's too much for you. Even a small amount can be deadly after you've been clean for a little while, okay? And when I asked what was going to happen to that person, this is what I got. I can't remember anything. Can't tell if this is true or a dream. Deep down inside, I feel to scream. This terrible silence stops me. Now that the war is through with me, I'm waking up, I cannot see that there's not much left of me. Nothing is real but pain now. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, wake me. Back in the womb, it's much too real. In pumps life that I must feel. They're on life support, but can't look forward to reveal. Look to the time when I'll live, fed through the tube that sticks in me, just like a wartime novelty, tied to machines that make me be. Cut this life off from me. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, wake me. Now the world is gone. I'm just one. Oh, God, help me. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, help me. Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live. I cannot die. Trapped in myself, body, my holding cell. Landmine has taken my sight, taken my speech, taken my hearing, taken my arms, taken my legs, taken my soul, left me with life in hell. So this person has not only, they got into some kind of explosion. I'm seeing like a car crash. It could have been a car accident, or for someone it could have been a work accident. They could have fallen from height and didn't die, but became incapacitated. They could have hit their head. They could have brain damage, and they're being kept alive by machines. Somebody here is being kept alive by machines, and they're aware that they're being kept alive by machines and that they're never going to wake up again. And even if they do, that they're not going to be the same. And this is somebody who told you that they would change. And I'm incredibly sorry that this has happened. But this person is probably not going to make it. And if they do, they're going to have a life of pain and misery and hell. There will be no life worth living. Is there anything else you can tell us about this spirit that we don't already know? Stay. I can't make this up, y'all. Stay. By the Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed even when I knew I never could. I know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. Hey, I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you cannot feel the way I feel. I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa. I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed even when I knew I never could. So really, what Spirit's saying is no, there's nothing else that can be said about this. What's done is done. Alright, Spirit, I need your help with this reading. The serenity prayer is the prayer that we've gotten. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. The only thing that you might be able to change at this point is to let this person go.
Is what?
To let them go. Alright, Spirit, what virtues are you working on? Courage. You don't have any courage. Your courage is in reverse. Love and gentleness with integrity and having to do something very wise. Something you're going to have to make a wise decision. And it's going to be one of the hardest decisions of your life. And there's been a lack of patience, a lack of self-control here overall. Not knowing what to do about this. Alright, Spirit. The person that's in this comatose state but is aware that they're in it. Show us their energy, please. Show us what their energy looks like. The person that's in the comatose state. May we see how they feel about the situation that they find themselves in. Frog and spider. So they want to get out of it, but they can't. They're stuck. Peacock and spider. I think they feel like people are just watching them in this state, and they don't like it. The dragon and the spider. Alright, show me how the person that's in the comatose state feels. They feel like a gazelle. And an earthworm in reverse. Alright, let's see what that means. Gazelles are usually an animal that runs. They're an earth element. Gazelle. This is how they feel in the state that they're in. This may not have happened yet. You may be getting a warning. Why can't I find the gazelle, Spirit? Spirit, please help me find the gazelle. Gazelle. Heightened awareness and ability, vulnerable. The gazelle represents supreme grace with every move. This awe-inspiring beauty amidst sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering on hyper-vigilant, and this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about all those predators out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. When you're in balance, you're graceful, perceptive, and artistic. And then they feel like the earthworm in reverse. And that is the earthworm in reverse. Self-conscious and apprehensive. We have all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or novice working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time, and you're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it, beginners' minds often offer the most valuable insight. So you're not a novice at this. This is something you've been doing for a long time. You've been at this for a long time, and you're aware of your surroundings. And we saw that in the music. What do you want to see happen here? What would you like to see happen here at this point? The horse in reverse. Okay, we also have the mouse, so I'm going to read it first. The mouse has an innate desire to tend to the details. It often spends its days fixing, preparing, organizing, and scrutinizing. Unfortunately, a mouse personality doesn't notice when they've gone too far. Soon they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. This can be quite a painful experience for both the mouse and those around him. It may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into, one that's worthy of your exacting eye. And when you're in reverse, you're busy with no purpose. So you feel like right now people are doing things for you and they're busy with no purpose. We also have the horse in reverse. So you feel like there's no point in people doing the things they're doing for you. The horse in reverse is run away and feeling weak. You want to run away because you feel weak, but you can't. And you feel like what people are doing to help you is pointless. And then the oyster is in reverse also. The oyster in reverse is reluctant, gripping, and clams up. So you're not even able to speak. You're not even able to say how you feel. You can't share what you want to share. You're reluctant. And the fox in reverse on the bottom of the deck is what you don't see coming. Somebody's going through a really hard time tonight. I can tell you that right now. Somebody they care about deeply is in probably the end of their life, if not already gone. The fox in reverse. Sneaky and unsure of their identity. That's why you have no wisdom. because you were sneaky and unsure of your identity. You didn't know who you were. This is such a sad reading. Alright, Spirit, I don't know how I can help whoever this is, but somebody is in a situation where they're probably on life support or being taken off of life support. Alright, Spirit, show me how you want to proceed. Alright, show me how this happened. May I see, please, how this happened? It had something to do with not working. Something that wasn't working. Someone that wasn't working. Alright, what was being hidden? Their community and a courtship. Alright, and what was being shown? That they got unexpected income from a wealthy man because of going to court. It looks like they got kicked out of their house because of a main male. So they weren't working. And they were getting to know somebody in their community or dating somebody in secret. They got unexpected income from a wealthy man because of a decision that was made about a main man not being able to live at the house anymore. Probably because he wasn't working. And maybe because this wealthy man was dating their person in secret. What's going to happen next? They're going to go on a journey, and they're going to toil and labor, and they're going to have bad health. Can you show me intuitively what happened here? There's money cards mixed in, so I'm going to take those out. Hold on one second, please. Alright, sorry for the interruption. I'm going to put the money cards back in the money card deck. Let's find out what happened here. Somebody was missing you and they were angry. What happened here? Somebody was angry because they were not for you. Somebody was working and they were angry. You may have gotten in your car to drive home from work and you were driving too fast and got into an accident. Alright, show me how this happened. Somebody regrets something that happened, maybe after work. Alright, what's being hidden? That they were making silent moves, their family was involved, and they were angry. Alright, and what's being shown? That there was a divorce in reverse. Why is it in reverse? It's like they wanted a divorce, but they didn't. Because they wanted to let them go, but they didn't know if it was the right time. And they were like, you first, I'm not moving, you know where to find me. So this person wouldn't leave. And it looks like somebody's family had them removed from their home. Alright, and what's going to happen next? You can't move on. You're hard to read. This was intentional, and you've lost hope. You're hard to read because of the state that you're in physically. What would you say if you could be read? You would say, one last chance, enough is enough. I don't want any more chances. I've had enough. I want you to end this. It's time to end this. What am I missing? Somebody forever changed your life without even trying, but they didn't. Why didn't they change your life? Because you stayed up late at night and wouldn't make a decision. Why wouldn't you make a decision? Because it was not the right time. to reconcile, and somebody was clueless about a love triangle. Somebody was clueless about a love triangle. How did the person in the love triangle feel? They had learned their lesson, and they knew this was a mistake, but they couldn't heal from it. Why couldn't they heal from the mistake? Because of your choice to gossip. So somebody made a choice to talk about this person, and that made somebody undecided. Let's find out what they were saying about this person. What were they saying? What were they gossiping about? They were brainstorming and coming up with an idea, problem solving and figuring shit out. And they realized that somebody had depression. Why do we need to know that? Because somebody was a great actor. And what were they acting? How were they acting? Like they were centered in line with the universe. But they betrayed you when it came to kicking you to the curb. And they were also into sports. Why did they kick you to the curb? Because they wanted you to chill out. You wanted them to chill out because you kept accusing them of cheating and saying that they were trying to get away from you. What was the truth? The police were involved. They hate nothing about you, and there was no private relationship. What's the truth about I hate nothing about you? You're spoiled. Why are they spoiled? Because they're sick, they're getting a room, and they're all they ever do is work out at the gym, and they've been doing drugs. What's going to be the outcome of the person in the hospital? Somebody's going to keep you a secret because they're jealous. And you need to be careful. Somebody's going to keep the fact that you're hospitalized a secret. Because they're jealous. Caution. Why do we need to be cautious here? Because this person is money hungry. They might have life insurance on you. Why are they money hungry? Because they fight for what they love, and what they love is money. Claiming what's yours. Setting the record straight. Set the record straight, Spirit. Somebody was fighting and putting someone in their place about a pregnancy test. And what was the outcome of that? They were tired of it, over the drama. Somebody could also be on life support and pregnant, and they're just leaving the person alive long enough for them to have the baby. Can you clarify what I just said? Yep. You're expecting a new baby, and somebody's going to come in after you. Somebody did something to this person because they were expecting a child. And they were jealous, and they were money hungry. And I think they had life insurance on this person. This is a very sick person. They were controlling. They were busy, and they were watching shit go down and enjoying the drama. I don't even know how to do a reading like this. Show me the energy of the person who was jealous. They're getting clarity on the fact that you wanted to have a new beginning. Show me the energy of the person that's hospitalized. They're going through deja vu in reverse and chemistry because of one day, someday, another time. So it's like, I used to feel chemistry for you. There used to be a lot of chemistry between us, but now there's no hope for this right now. Alright, show me the energy of the other person involved here. They're shattered. They're the one that has the regret. What's going to be the outcome for them? They're going to be clashing, and they're not using their intuition about not seeing their part in this. What is their part in this? Their part in this is that Divine Feminine is here. Beauty in reverse and hiding. Why is beauty in reverse? They were hiding this person's beauty because somebody was purifying, crying, healing, clearing their energy. What else do we need to know here? Somebody had a lot of depth. They kept their promises and they are clinging. What do you mean they're clinging? Clinging to what? Clinging to what? A secret admirer who's very nourishing. They're having to let this person go, though. Why are they having to let them go? Because of confusion when it comes to unconditional love. What's the confusion? An apology and a fantasy and euphoria. Clarify the apology and the euphoria. Somebody did something tricky and they're not in despair. Why are they not in despair? Because they misunderstood how cold-hearted this person was and how they were getting high. This is such a confusing reading. Where's Divine Feminine at in here? Her self-worth is here. What about her self-worth? She's at a crossroads about ending a commitment. Where's Divine Masculine here? Divine timing. Divine timing for what? Justice. Because of being unawakened. And what's connecting these two people? Not contemplating. What are you all not contemplating? What are the two of you not contemplating? That the answer is no when it comes to a karmic partner and this being over. What's going to be the outcome of no, the karmic partner, and this being over? Divine Feminine, a twin flame, your free will, and last summer. Outcome of the twin flame. That's where that patience comes in. Why have they lost their patience? Because of numbing. They're mirroring somebody and they're numbing. What's going to be the outcome? They're not going to learn their lesson. Why not? Because of their tribe, a third party, and seeing the signs. What are they seeing the signs of? Having fear when it comes to money. And coming out of grief. What's going to be the outcome of the twin flame here, Spirit? There's going to be a lie told. Somebody's going to have a breakthrough because of the truth when it comes to some dark shit. What's being hidden? Regret. Stability. Ancestors and guides are helping with not having wish fulfillment and divine. Alright, this is what I have. I have regret, stability, ancestors and guides are helping with disappointment in Divine Masculine. Somebody has disappointment in a Divine Masculine. Alright, and what's being shown? That they're not going to be able to get over this, and there's going to be a lot of regret for lack and suffering in the past. And what's going to be the outcome? healing, a stalemate, and taking care of themselves. Why is stalemate here? Because they're going to take a leap of faith and transform and move and start something new, either a new job or a new place to live, because they're at a distance and they have no gratitude, no abundance, and they're not able to be with this person. And what's the other person? How do they feel about this? They're trusting in divine timing, and they feel like that you're never going to make a decision. What's the truth about your decision? That you're going to have karma, balance, and justice because of nurturing and compassion. And you're not going to be afraid to do this either. Outcome, Spirit. A Venus offer. Why is the Venus offer here? Because you're going to have union and an unexpected storm in your family, home, and commitment because of clinging to your comfort zone. Outcome of the unexpected storm. You're going to get a message in your dreams. And what's that message going to tell you? That you need to think about being open to receive when it comes to gifts and abundance that you're not willing to take from somebody. Why aren't you willing to take help from somebody? Because it's over. What do you mean it's over? Separation and longing? What do you mean? You want to form a solid foundation and have a lot of passion. So what does that have to do with accepting help from somebody? Somebody spies. They're closed off, guarded, and resistant. They have illusions. They're vulnerable. And they won't take off their facade. What are their true beliefs? That they have a very hot attraction to you. What are they going to ultimately do here? They're going to end the commitment until death do us part because of being cold and detached. Alright, what else am I missing here, Spirit? Anything else I'm missing? You need to have abundance and master a spiritual lesson. You need to master a spiritual lesson about abundance. And how can they do that? Your twin flame. It has something to do with your twin flame. Anything else they need to know? Forgiveness is here. Retreat is here. And healing. Anything connecting these two people? Awakening. And what are they awakening to? That there's marriage. They've been playing hard and it's fate. What do you mean it's fate? To take care of themselves and to trust when it comes to a decision. Clarify the decision. It's a new love that's been patient after you rejected them. And there was also an addiction involved. Alright, that's about as far as I can go with it at this point. I do want to get you one of these. What would you say to this person out of Shaman's Dream? May I get one card, please, for guidance? One card, please, for guidance. Thank you so very much. Sky Bridge, possibility for union, and Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. Number 47 and number 14. 47 says this. You stand before a seemingly unbreachable abyss, and there is no possibility of retreat. The path behind you is no longer a viable option. You have to act soon, though or you'll run the risk. You have to act soon, though, or you'll run the risk of being stuck at the edge of the cliff. Life has brought you to this moment to offer you as yet undreamt of possibilities, but you must no longer postpone what you know to be inevitable. And yes, you are allowed to take a breath or two before the leap. So take a bit of time to yourself. Get away for a day or two and contemplate, or even for just a few minutes. Walk to clear your head. Muster your courage so that you may cross the sky bridge. Sky bridge appears when the moment is absolutely right for a quantum leap. Life believes you are ready, even if you don't agree. Remember not to confuse your true state of readiness with your plans and preparation. Respond with a determined yes and let the universe take care of the details. You need only hold on to your positive affirmation, and the way will become obvious as you take flight and clear the abyss. So you're at a place where you have no choice but to jump, to take a risk, to have a moment to gather your thoughts, and then you have to just jump. You have to try and make it across the sky bridge so that you can get where you're supposed to be going. And you have Drifter number 14. It's time for you to make your way across. You can't stay where you are anymore. There's nothing left there. You have to make a jump. Number 14. The Drifter invites you to step out of your to-do list and your ordinary routine, to feel the breeze against your skin, calling you to follow the wind and explore life's opportunities. When the Drifter appears, it's a sign that it's time to cut the mooring lines holding you in the dock. It's not important to know the destination before you it's not important to know the destination before you set sail. It will become clear as you leave port. Do not wait for a map, as there are none to where you are destined to go, but be sure that you have a compass to keep you true. Yours is your pure love and your intention to be free, even of your own beliefs and preconceptions. Few appreciate the energy of the Drifter. Here you might not seem to be doing anything worthwhile or meeting someone else's expectations, but you are the only one who understands what others are running full out on the hamster wheel and getting in nowhere. Your laziness is an underappreciated virtue. You know that life will find you and bring you everything you require without you having to search for it. By simply being instead of frantic doing, even as you let your mind wander, releasing it to go on a daily walkabout. Call it back home regularly to deliver news from the cosmos. The Drifter helps you find what you are looking for, even when you didn't think you were seeking anything. Alright, now I'm going to see what your best friend would say. What would their best friend say? Cry over spilt milk and don't be afraid to start over. It's time for you to start over. And what would Instant Magic Oracle say to you? Negative energy must be removed. You need to get some rusty nail water. Oh wait, there is a problem and it is holding you back and taking up too much of your energy. You need an old shoe and a black magic marker. On the bottom of your shoe, write out the things that are negative using the black pen. Put the shoe on and stomp on it. Jump on it, slam it down. Feel free to take some aggression out on it if you need to. And then take the shoe off and go and dispose of it in a bin far from your house, or bury it as deep as you can in the earth. Get rid of it. Don't keep it in your home, okay? Alright, now I'm going to pull some cards from the money deck. and see what's going on with your money. Spirit, can we see what's going on with this person's money? When it comes to not having any recognition, you're about to go to the next level. Alright, can you give us more details about that? It has to do with being an artist, a counselor who has an idea when it comes to an office. And what's going to be the outcome of that? Something about retail? What about retail? It has to do with Gaia. You might be selling plant medicine, herbalism, livestock, something in nature. There's a need for you to have Gaia because you've been settling when it comes to your spirituality. Alright, what's going to be the outcome for them? You're going to have real estate. You're going to be exploring. You're going to have change. You're going to have a new beginning. You're going to be a crafter. And you're not going to have any more losses. And you also got the prize for today. So if you're the first one to comment and let me know that you saw the prize for today, I will send it to you. Okay? Alright. And on the bottom of the deck, we have a partnership in reverse. Why is there a partnership in reverse? Spirit says we can't talk about it, but it has to do with someone who's not growing up. And a rescuer in reverse. So you may have had a partner and you can't talk about it, but something happened and they're not growing up. Spirit says we can't talk about it. Alright, Spirit, tell me who you're talking to. H8POGJM Scorpio Neptune H. Pluto Pisces, Neptune. I've got Scorpio and I've got Pisces or Neptune. FAAVNH4. I have the Sun. I have Leo. W11KMDIPP. One more time I'm hearing. K. Venus. VB. Uranus. WIG. V or T and BV. Number 6. Alright, trinket spirit from this bowl. I have a piece of sea glass. I have a feather that's holding on to a skeleton. A feather that's holding on to a skeleton. I have an elephant, a peace sign, a dolphin, a squid, a sunflower, a cash sign, me versus me, a cat, a bird, an angel wing, a teddy bear holding a flower, a heart in German, Jesus, a dragonfly, an elephant, a Pegasus, a bow tie, a family tree, and good night, good night, good night.
Good night, good night, good night.
Trinkets from this bowl, Spirit. I have The love between a grandmother and grandchild is forever. Money, romance could divert your attention away from money matters today. An I Ching, a dragon, a dragonfly, a crystal, a horse, a starfish, an Eiffel Tower, an anchor, a bullet. That person could have been shot. A ball, a Star of David, an angel, a penny, and a rocking horse with a baby. I don't know who the person was on life support or why they came out in this reading, but somebody's going to understand it, okay? Alright, I guess we'll leave it there. I hope you got something out of this reading and that you'll let me know. Like, subscribe, make sure you share, and if you'll be the first to comment, I'll send you this $50 bill. Alright, you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.